defense got you back in the game?
Well, yeah, I got us out of the game in the first half, and then our players got us back in the game in the second half, and they took the challenge. We said you're going to have to stop them because shots weren't falling, and they stepped up. We went with kind of a different lineup. We went with a smaller lineup the second half, a little quicker lineup, and I thought that made their threes a little tougher. Their three-point shots were coming at the end of the shot clock instead of comfortable ones at the beginning, and I thought that helped us a little bit.
And it seemed like you were able to get the ball inside and get some easy baskets.
We did. We did. We didn't make them, but we got it in there. But I think both teams were just spent after that. It was a war of attrition that second half.
You were down by quite a bit. What, adjustments did you make defensively? Did you? Their outside shooting was good all day long. How did you address that?
I thought what we did, I thought the first half we were gambling, and then we'd get into the interior of our defense and kick it out, and those threes were very good, comfortable looks. And so we just told our players to stay in front, don't gamble, try not to let them penetrate, so when they kick it out, it's a challenge three instead of a wide open look. And that's really the only adjustment we made.
And you seem to do defensively. Brooke they didn't score a second half, though she did have that last look there at the end. What were you thinking when that ball went up?
Well, and we drew it out. I said they're going to run a ball screen the right side of the floor, and they're going to pitch it to that right corner. I drew it right in the board. I said the kid in the right corner is going to be wide open. I said if somebody cannot help and get to that and challenge it, but we didn't. We helped. We sucked up because that's our defense, and we kind of leave that open. But a great look. What a great look. Great play.
And to finally get over the hump in the quarterfinals and get to the Final Four, what's that? I mean,
well, I think it's obviously it's special for anybody, but we've got a group of seniors who have kind of done whatever it takes to win. And as you probably know, some of them in this game weren't playing as much, but they were still into the game, and rallying for their teammates.
Thanks, Coach.